So, you want to be smart. You want to have the answers, impress people with your knowledge, and think faster than everyone else. You want to make better decisions, solve complex problems, and be the kind of person who just gets it. But here's the problem. Right now, you don't feel that smart. You struggle to retain information. You forget what you read. And sometimes you feel like your brain just isn't as sharp as it should be. You see others who seem to absorb knowledge effortlessly, while you're stuck overthinking, second-guessing, and feeling like intelligence is something you either have or don't have. What if I told you becoming smart is actually easy? Not in the way you think, but in a way that makes perfect sense once you understand how intelligence really works. See, most people believe that intelligence is fixed, that some people are just naturally gifted, while others aren't. But that's not how the brain works. In reality, intelligence is built, not born. And the reason you don't feel smart isn't because you lack intelligence. It's because you haven't been using your brain the right way. Most people try to get smarter by consuming more information, reading books, watching videos, taking notes. But information alone doesn't make you smart. Understanding does. And the key to understanding? It all comes down to one thing: how you train your brain to think, how intelligence works. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. But here's what most people don't realize. Training your brain doesn't mean cramming more information into it. It means learning how to use information better. Think about it. You probably read a book, finished a video, or studied a concept, only to forget everything the next day. That's because your brain isn't designed to remember everything. It's designed to remember what it finds useful. So, if you want to become smart, you need to stop memorizing facts and start training your brain to think. And the best way to do that? Active learning. How to actually get smarter. There are 3 simple ways to do this. Feynman Technique. If you can't explain a concept in simple terms, you don't really understand it. Instead of just reading or watching, teach what you learn to yourself, to a friend, or even out loud. This forces your brain to process the information on a deeper level. 80-20 rule of knowledge. 80% of intelligence comes from how you think, not what you know. Instead of trying to learn everything, focus on the 20% of knowledge that actually matters. Prioritize fundamental concepts, big ideas, and first principles over random facts. 5-minute reflection rule. After you learn something new, spend just 5 minutes summarizing it in your own words. What was the key idea? How does it connect to something you already know? How can you apply it? This tiny habit cements knowledge in your brain, making it stick for the long run. Why this works? Once you start thinking this way, something incredible happens. Your brain rewards you for it. Learning stops feeling like memorization and starts feeling like discovery. You start making connections between ideas, seeing patterns, and actually using what you know. And suddenly, you don't just feel smarter, you actually are smarter. Because intelligence isn't about having the most knowledge. It's about knowing how to think. And thinking is a skill anyone can develop. So, if you ever felt like you weren't smart enough, remember this. Intelligence is not something you have or don't have. It's something you build, step by step, choice by choice, habit by habit. Becoming smart is easy if you train your brain the right way. So, what's one thing you're going to learn differently today?